In this video, we are going to take a look into Debounce email verification and validation service. I will quickly explain you the highlights of the service, and I will also show you a real life example of using a single email address verification, and also showing you how you can have a bulk email list and upload into the system and do a bulk verification. And finally, I will also show you how you can use the lead finder to find right email address, valid email address from your target domain. I will also show you a quickly overview of the dashboard to help you to decide whether this is the right solution for you for email verification. Okay, let's go into the video. Hi guys, I'm Alston from ClickTalk. Before I jump into the dashboard to show you how to do these things, first let me share the highlights of Debounce. First, it is a GDPR supported service, which means your data is much more secure with them. The email address you upload, all these things, they operate under those standards. And also they perform a wide range of email verification and validation checks, including spin tags, spam traps, bad domain, misspelled domain, bounce, Catchall email address, MX and DNS verification, disposable email verification, and also duplicates checker to verify the email. They have three components where one you can find all the details for a single domain, single email addresses. Another one is the bulk upload, where you can have a list of hundreds of or thousands of emails in a text file or in a CSV, and you can upload into the system and it will automatically show you the results of verification and validation. After that, you can export all report or only the deliverable ones. And also finally a lead finder, where if you know that this particular person is on this working on this website and this is the website address, I want to find the right email address for that person, then you can use the lead finder to permutate and find things. I will show all the example for this. The reason I am doing this reviews, they already have around 484 plus reviews in Trustpilot with the averaging score of 4.8 rating as of now. And also a single email check within them is cost around $0.0003. So that is how affordable they are. And also they have direct integrations with WordPress and a lot of other integration as well, with native support with API, Zapier. The specialty of using WordPress is, I am a big WordPress user. You can directly contact to the forms in your WordPress site or your command form, and it will automatically validate all the emails in the background. Okay, that is a quick overview I wanted to give you. First, let me go into the system. This is the home page. I'm not going to go through the home page. You can go through it. I will leave a link for the service in the description. It will contain both affiliate and non-affiliate link. You can choose whichever the link you want. If you choose affiliate link and if you make any purchase, it will give me a small commission, but does not affect your purchase price, but help me to create more videos like this. Okay, now let me go into the dashboard panel. This is the dashboard. Basically, it's a clear dashboard. You might feel complex at the start if you are new to this, but basically this shows the credit balance. This shows the notification of what you have performed last. This is the main panel which we are interested in. If you're looking for profile information, you can go there. I'm not going to go over there because that is aside. The first thing I'm going to show you how to use a single validation email. If you want to validate whether a single email address is valid before you send an email to that particular user. For example, I'm coming here and I'm going to give you first I'm going to give my email address to check what is the verification. Once you filled up and just click on check, now it will do an in-depth analysis on that email. Please don't, whenever doing this check or email validation, it does not send emails to this particular email address in order to verify that. So you don't need to worry about sending an email to verify. All these checks are done at the other processes without sending email to that particular email addresses. So it says your email address is safe to send because it's deliverable, and all the other advanced functionalities also showing whether there is any errors on other stuff, all these things. Let me now try to put a fake example. I'm not sure whether this kind of email exists or not, but in this, for demo purposes, let's say I'm going to do this, and you can see when I put a invalid email addresses. It shows your email address is invalid because it will get bounced, and it shows all the data. The main important fact why you need to verify it, if you are doing this sending bulk emails or sending a lot of emails from your domain, if you consistently send to a bad email addresses which get bounced, which gets into the spam trap, which get into the all the other filters where they have added, your deliverability rate will affect, and also it will affect your email sending score for your domain name. So that is the main reason why you need to verify and validate all your email address list. Okay, now let me go into the bulk validation. This will be the core component of the tool. Let's say, for example, you have a list of emails you want to validate. Go into upload a list. Here, if you want to select want to automatically remove duplicates from your list all the time when you try to upload an email address, you need to go into settings and make sure that duplication feature is set to on. That way you don't need to worry about it. Every time there is a duplicate, it will automatically remove. Let me select an email address which I have prepared for this particular example. This contains around 48 email address, and around in that a lot of them are genuine email address, and I also tried to include some disposable and fake email address. Let me click on submit. Once you've done that, it will show it started processing. You can see it's going for processing and a place way. The main thing I wanted to let you know, I'm not going to speed process or something like that. I'm going to show you the actual time it takes to process this list. The main thing I want to know was, I can't show you these emails because these are real email addresses from a digital solutions project we ran, so we can't show it for the privacy reasons, but I'll show you the results. For example, it found 42 emails in the list we have added. It shows you the source text and shows how much processing time it will take. And let me click on start verification. It shows the overall value. It shows how many credit it will consume. As soon as you started it, the credit limit will get updated. Still, I have the limit to perform another 50,000 email checks, and you can see it is automatically starting the work. It shows the records, deliverables. This is the number of emails which you can be able to successfully deliver it, and it will show you the invalid email addresses here, how many percentage, syntax, email address, disposable. Disposable is a service where you will create custom free email address for a disposable address just for 5. These are usually fake, or someone trying to get some access to is using this particular email, but it won't be valid as a primary or long-term email addresses. So accept all, unknown, spam, trap, duplicate, accept all is the catch-all email addresses. Essentially, we want to focus only on the emails which are shows deliverable. That is the biggest thing. So let's wait for this to finish. Hopefully it won't take long. Let me refresh and see. Okay, until this finishes, let me quickly go over the other features also so I can show you. If I go into the API section, you can create a API key for here. They have connection with a lot of direct integration as well. Let me go into the bulk keywords and show you. If I go here and you can see, I click on add integration, you can see all the direct integration which is supported with popular email marketing services. You can see HubSpot, MailerSpot, Sendinblue, Lemlist, all these things. If I go into that, you can see a lot more integration. They shown the most popular here. It's already done, the report. But if you want a lot more, you can see all the integrations which is available as of now. So those are the things. I think the real-time widget is where you simply automatically create a API key, and you can have embed this widget in your website to verify all these things. You can find more details on that. Okay, now let me go into the bulk and show you the results of this little test we did. It shows over 90% emails are deliverable. There is 2% invalid email addresses, 5% disposable email address, accept all, catch all email address, it found 1. So it shows all the statistics. Now when I click on download report, it will ask you whether do I only want to export the deliverable results, which is the most important we want to focus, or do you want to download the full report, or do you want to download a custom report where you can choose whichever the email address you want and you can export it. In this case, let me select custom, and I without disposable, let me download all the report just for the use of this case. I need to download it, wait for it to finish. Okay, now it's finished. Let me open the CSV and show you guys how it will look like. Okay, this is the email address. You can see basically it shows the email addresses, results, whether is it safe to deliver, invalid or resend for the results, deliverable, bounced, accept or status code, rule, and the domain, email domain also it's shown. So that is how you can export the results and everything. Okay, now let me quickly show you the finder as well. Here if you want to find a particular domain, a user from that domain, you want to find the domain. Let me show you as mine example. I have an email address at my company website, but in this case let me assume that I don't know what is my email addresses. Once you done that, you can choose this option if you want to immediately pause this campaign as soon as it find a valid email addresses, or if you want to find all the valid email addresses for this person in this domain, then you can uncheck it and it will process everything. Let me click on it, and as soon as I click on find email addresses, it will automatically check all the variations of my name with last name, all the possibilities and everything it will find. Okay, you can see it wanted to do around 34 checks, but it stopped at number 5 checks. When you stop at 5 checks, you would consume credit for only 4 checks. So only 4 email credit be done, and it automatically found my valid email addresses show valid. If there is a profile picture also show. If I click on copy, it will get copied into the clipboard. So you can use this to easily find a email addresses if you want. Stats shows all the overall statistic on breakdown on what you have received, done, what are the list you are processing. All these data are shown here. Basically other stuff which you need to know, if I go into the settings, you will find the basic settings of your profile. And this is another cool feature. You can manage a team. For example, you are buying this service for a company, you want to give the access for several team members but use the credits under same accounts, then you know how much they are used, all these actions and everything. You can add a new team member from here, from your address, and you can choose the role and you can decide on that. And one more thing, finally, email notification. There is an option for email notification whenever something get processed. Do you want to receive promotion? These are something here. This is the important stuff. You can uncheck this. Receive transaction emails such as list completion, successful import and export. You will get notified whenever there is a list process through this SAS if you check this. And also if the email balance is running low, since if you auto set it up for integration for WordPress or any other platform, you don't want to come here and keep on checking whether we have the limit. But if the limit drops below this percent, automatically send a notification to me. You can do that. So and also if someone else is logins to my Debounce account, let me know. All these things are possible. That is basically what Debounce is. It's really a simple platform but does a important part of a email marketing service campaign. So if you have any doubts, feel free to ask me in the questions below, or join our Facebook group where I'm most active there, and you can ask the questions there. Once again, thank you so much for checking out this video, and I hope this was useful. Talk to you soon. Bye.